Before we talk about emotions as feelings, we need to understand what they actually are. We use the word emotion constantly. We say we feel anxious, calm, angry, relieved, overwhelmed. But most of the time, we treat emotions as things that happen to us, as reactions, as interruptions. For much of history, emotions were seen this way too. In ancient philosophy, they were often described as forces that disturbed reason, something to control, suppress, or rise above. Early psychology challenged that idea. It suggested something quieter and more unsettling. At its most basic level, an emotion is not a feeling first. It is a biological process. Your brain is constantly monitoring your body and your environment. Heart rate, breathing, muscle tension, hormones, posture. Most of this happens below awareness. When the brain detects a change that matters for survival or well-being, it coordinates the body into a particular state. That state prepares you to act. Fear prepares the body to protect itself. Anger prepares it to confront or defend. Sadness slows the system down, conserving energy. Joy encourages exploration, connection, and repetition. The feeling comes later. Early researchers noticed something surprising. The body often changes before the emotion is consciously felt. The heart accelerates, breathing shifts, the stomach tightens, muscles engage. Only then does the brain interpret what is happening. In other words, emotion is not just something you feel. It is something your brain constructs from signals. This means emotions are not random. They are interpretations. They are the brain's best guess about what a situation means for you based on past experience, context, and bodily state. This is why the same physical sensations can feel completely different. A racing heart can mean excitement or fear. Tears can come from joy, grief, or relief. The body sends information. The mind makes meaning. This also explains why emotions feel so convincing. They don't arrive as suggestions, they arrive as reality. When you feel anxious, the world genuinely looks more threatening. When you feel calm, the same world feels manageable. Emotion shapes perception before thought catches up. From an evolutionary perspective, this makes sense. Emotions evolved long before language or logic. They were never meant to make us happy or rational. They were meant to keep us alive. In the modern world, this system still runs, but the environment has changed faster than the brain. The same emotional mechanisms that once responded to physical danger now respond to social signals, uncertainty, and imagined futures. This is why emotions can feel intense even when nothing obvious is happening. But emotions are not commands. They are information. They tell you what your nervous system believes matters right now. Not necessarily what truly matters, but what feels urgent in the moment. Understanding this changes the relationship. Instead of fighting emotions or obeying them automatically, you can learn to listen. What is this emotion responding to? What is it trying to protect? Is it accurate to the present, or is it echoing the past? Emotions are not flaws in human design. They are one of its most sophisticated features, and sometimes the most meaningful shift is not changing how you feel, but noticing how feeling itself works. If this resonated with you, sit with it for a moment before moving on. This is baseline. And sometimes returning to baseline is where clarity begins.